This presentation will briefly cover the topic of the solo 401k offered by Neighbors Group. A couple of brief items up front here is the following information is not tax, legal, or investment advice. Now, what we'll be covering is what is the solo 401k, who is eligible, what can a solo 401k invest in, how a solo 401k is different than an IRA, and I'm your presenter, Jeff Neighbors. I used to be the owner of a mortgage company and a real estate holding company. That's where my background is. I started learning about and using self-directed IRA concepts in 2003. I went through about an 18-month period of time of what really turned out to be full-time research and development. During that period of time, if you would have run into me, I would have told you I was about 2 weeks away from figuring it all out. I founded the IRA Association of America in 2004, and I launched Neighbors Group in 2005. My company pioneered the self-directed, self-administered, self-trustee solo 401k in 2007. Now, what is the solo 401k? Well, in 1974, an act called ERISA was created that introduced the defined contribution retirement account, which created the IRA. In 1981, the 401k was created, and historically 401ks have substantial administration costs. The solo 401k was created out of a law called EGTRA in 2001, and it identified that a 401k can be used for self-employed people who don't employ others. It clarified reduced administrative requirements, so there's no non-discriminatory testing for a solo 401k because you are the only person participating in it, or you and your spouse, and so there's really no need to find out if you're discriminating against yourself. It also clarified that you can have large contributions by contributing in the role of employee and employer. Eligibility for a solo 401k has a couple of requirements. First off, you have to have self-employment activity. So this includes business owners, independent contractors. The other requirement is that you cannot employ others. So if we look at the first requirement, what is self-employment activity? Well, this can be a new or an existing business, such as a sole proprietorship, limited liability company, C corporation, or S corporation, or limited partnership. What is self-employment activity? You basically, to be eligible for the solo 401k, must intend to generate revenue for profit and make contributions to the 401k plan from that revenue. Significant is a matter of common sense. If you set up a fake business and never do any business, never generate any revenue, never sell or make a product or service, then you obviously don't really have a business and have a real intention to generate profit and contributions. At the same time, there's no threshold of a minimum contribution that you have to make or minimum frequency of making contributions or anything like that. Now, this self-employment activity can be part-time. It can be on the side in addition to full-time employment elsewhere, and you can even participate in both your own solo 401k plan with your self-employment activity and the 401k plan at another employer. You can't have employees, and this means a person who works at least 1,000 hours per year and receives a W-2. You can, however, have part-time employees under 1,000 hours per year of work and independent contractors.